Hello, Redburn here. This is part 2 of our Let's Play Subnautica. And straight off, we are in trouble as we are starving. So I'm fixing this by eating acid mushrooms. It's the form of sustenance that you can just get in a jiffy. They're everywhere, it's common. So in the last vid, I've discussed how to... Let's eat these first. How to make a knife, a swim tank, how to build a peeper, how to access your inventory outside the life pod, and basic stuff like that. And today we are going to continue with our tutorials on how to make basic equipment, like, I don't know, maybe a flashlight and a reel before I end this segment. Inventory full. Didn't notice that. And since we're kind of low on nutrients, we're going to catch ourselves something to cook. Maybe a peeper or one of these thingamajigs. I don't know what the name is. Boomerang. There you go. So let's see if we can cook this fellow. So I was about to say that Subnautica, in this part of its development phase, there's really not much you can do. There's an awful... It's a short... There's only a short list of things you can craft. So the biggest challenge is making that submarine. But when I logged into YouTube today, I found out that somebody has descended to a depth of more than 3,000 meters, and that's whoa. So there you go, cook boomerang. Let's do that. See what it can give us. Plus 21 to food, plus 3 to water. There you go. So, anyway, as I was saying, a depth of more than 3,000 meters, that's just mind-blowing. So, I'm having a feeling that we have barely scratched the surface just showing you guys these basic things. But anyway, these are essentials, what I call quality of life, boosting equipments like the flashlight. Making this enables you to descend into deep labyrinthine caves, because if you don't have this, the game has this buggy system where you just descend a few feet and then suddenly darkness descends like wham, just closes in on you and you're caught unawares. So it's useful to make this first before you go traveling to subterranean caves. I mean subterranean caves, what? Underwater caves. Yeah, there. So we need a battery and silicone. But for that, for us to make a battery, we need 3 units, 3 acid mushrooms, and a piece of copper, and silicone. Why do I keep pronouncing it as silicone? Silicone and silicon are 2 different things. So, yeah, but I forgot what the other one is. But suffice to say, the other is I think the processed form of the other, but I'm not too sure which is which, so I'm going to have to Google that up later. So anyway, we're hunting for acid mushrooms. 3 of these, and a quartz, right? These are fairly uncommon, so let's get that. Okay, we're near a cliff. Whoa, that is deep. Anyway, after this, we're going to make one of those things that will enable us to descend to much greater depths. So we need another piece of quartz. They're fairly common in cave networks like this one, but no dice at the moment. Oh, inventory full. So can we ditch Stalker Tooth? We don't need these at the moment. So there's a bug at the moment in the sense that, like for these, for example, are Stalker Teeth, but once they get into your inventory and you ditch them, they appear like boxes, like those things you saw. But I think those are placeholder graphics, given that this is, of course, still in alpha, so things will change. Also, if you've noticed, this game doesn't have too much in the way of ambient occlusion, so things are kind of look flat at the moment. So we have three acid mushrooms and a piece of copper, allowing us to make this battery. And then after which, I think we can make our... Oh, we still need a silicone. So we need one more quartz. So it's kind of inconvenient that our life pod in this playthrough has spawned in the deeper part of the game. These are floaters. One of my friends, Shrimp, said that you can get one of these and you can play around with them. You attach them to objects and then they will float if you attach enough of those things. Why are we still in the deep end of the level? Okay. Kind of lost my bearings there. So in future versions of this game, I hope the developers will introduce... There you go. Quartz. Right there. And peepers. They make for great meals in that they add more nutrients than other... Whoa, oh shit. Pepper! Get away, get away. It's attracted to what I'm holding, I think. 25%. Shit. Life pod, life pod. Oh shit, it's behind me. There you go, safe. But we've lost what the peeper. I think the stalker ate it. Gee, damn it. Silicone, there you go. And this will allow us to finally build a flashlight. And voila. So now we'll construct... I never used the pipe. This is my first time with this thing, but let's try. Right click to place above water, connect to existing blue pipe by aiming at it. Okay. So let's find a suitable cave to attach this to. There's a dead stalker. How did it die? Maybe the peeper was poisonous. Serves him right. The fuck? It's the first time I've seen this.
Caution, calorie deficiency.
So this is one of the things I love about this game. I was watching another YouTuber film, and then capturing video a stalker attacking one of the other denizens of the deep. That was very cool to watch. So as I've said, yeah, this game has emergent AI, and that nothing is scripted. So, like, you catch fish and other creatures doing their thing. So I can't quite find a suitable place where we can. Okay, there. How about this one? So I'm trying to find a cave network that's deep enough to warrant using a pipe. Okay, other quartz. Whoa, 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 whoa. Those things damage you if they get in range, and boom. Dang it. So yeah, I think we can right click to place above water, connect to existing blue pipe by aiming at it. So let's try here.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Calorie intake immediately.
Okay, what did that do? Vanished. Wait, we'll eat first. Inventory full. Right click to place above water. There you go. Okay, so it floats. And we can make more. But how do we find it once we get... Okay, there you go. So you can make 2 of these, right? Oh, it's not in my inventory. It's no longer in my inventory, so that must have been a bug. Okay, so let's go back to our life pod, see what you can craft. Maybe let's craft another tube, and then I'm just going to show you guys how to connect 2 tubes. Pipes, whatever. Okay, 16.
Vital signs stabilizing. Oxygen 50%.
That's nothing to worry about. Maybe you should have made a beacon before we left that pipe. It's going to be hard finding it again. Whoa. Okay, so we can make 2 pipes with just 1 crafting session. Next up, we're going to make what? We'll make we'll make a reel. Where is tank, fins, flare, air bladder? Can't seem to find it. 2 fins, 5. Ah, there you go. Dive reel. Creepvine times 6. Okay, let's go back. That thing should be there. Waiting. Okay, morning has come. Screenshot! So with the flashlight and a dive reel and pipe, I think this video I'm going to name it as our how to make underwater spelunking thingamagic. And there are 2 pipes again. What? Pick up pipe. So we should have 3 of these. There you go. Okay, so how do I connect? So theoretically, I should. There you go. And okay, so that's how you do it. Simple, easy, and it's really cheap too. You just need titanium pieces. The problem is, I think I'm running out of those things, titanium.
Caution, blood nutrient levels decreasing. Calorie intake recommended.
We need to find water fast. So, I think we need pieces of coral, right, and an air sac to make bleach. Let's do that. Okay, inventory full. We need to eat.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then we need to find an air sac, but it's been a while since I've last seen one of those. Nothing here. Where are they? They used to be so common in my first playthrough of this thing. But right now they're kind of rare. No, not that one. Oh my god, if I don't find one... there you go. Come to Papa. What? There you go.
Oxygen, 50%.
And...
Caution, dehydration detected.
yep, that's what we're taking care of once we go back to the life pod. And have I told you guys that I used to be an active reef snorkeler way back in my college days. And there was this one time I was spear fishing at a depth of maybe, I don't know, 15-20 feet. And one of the fish I speared got away, and it found shelter in this coral tower that rose up from the depths. And okay, there you go. But why did I cook that one? But anyway, H2O plus 4. I was absent-minded right there. So we need bleach. Bleach is salt deposit and a coral chunk. But anyway, as I was saying, the fish took refuge in this coral tower that rose up from the depths, and I was trying so hard to get it back because, I mean, hey, I did spear that fish and it was my catch. And I was just alone for several seconds with that dying fish bleeding in there, and then when I looked around, suddenly I was caught in this how do you describe it? It was a swirling vortex of fish that were it was steadily increasing, the number of fish in the area. They were circling the coral tower because I think they sniffed out the blood from the dying fish, and so at first I didn't pay any heed because, you know, I was so engrossed in trying to retrieve my catch. But afterwards I noticed the ever increasing number of fish in the area, and I was thinking maybe it will attract a large predator, maybe a shark, I don't know. So I left that catch alone and I scooted out of there. but it was real. It was frightening. It was mesmerizing at the same time. Seeing all those fish swirl around that coral tower with that dying fish inside. So I'm hoping that the depths of Subnautica will introduce behavior like that in this game. It would be cool. I don't know how they will implement it, of course. I'm not a game developer or anything, and I'm not even a programmer or a website designer, so I don't know how they will pull that off, but if they can, if they will, that would be so awesome. But yeah, bleach. And then we're going to take care of our dehydration problem by making that into water. Okay, there we go. And voila. So we'll go back, but first I'm going to, what do you need for the dive reel? Creepvine piece times 6. So we are going to grind for these deep vine thingamagics. Luckily, they're in abundant supply in this area, so yep. So I think these are all creepvines, right? Yep. Okay, inventory full. Creepvine piece. So just ditch these. We'll pick one, and then we'll go back. And then all these scrap metal, which are taking up, which are hogging a huge part of our inventory, we'll make this into titanium, so we can free up more space. Yeah. Okay, and more titanium. And then, because we've got lots of these, we'll make a small storage cube. That's going to increase our inventory space. We'll put these. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. Where'd it go? Man, I think it bugged out and it's now under our life pod, sinking into the depths. Okay, so wait, there you go. Middle mouse to swap. Okay, there you go. Quartz and titanium. Okay, there you go. And then we'll place it here. And let's hope it doesn't bug out and pass through the life pod's floor. But anyway, creepvines, yeah. So we'll find the shallower waters and start hacking our way. So we need one more after we pick up these two. And hoverfish, okay. Let's go back.
Oxygen, 50%.
And then let's retrieve what we have here. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I know. There you go. Dive reel. RMB to set anchor on ground, then just swim. Okay, alright. That's pretty useful. But first, let's eat. We need a salt deposit, so it's a staple when you try to cook things in this game world. So let's find a salt deposit to eat that. And then I'll just show you guys how to use the dive reel. Whoa, silver. That's the first time I got one of those. Apparently it's abundant in this part of the game. Quartz. But no salt deposit. You know, one of the dangers of going reef snorkeling is that if you're too engrossed in seeing the beauty of the place, and then when you look at the shore, it's like, whoa, it's like 1,000 miles away. And then you just start feeling afraid because all around you is a deep blue sea. That's one thing to keep in mind. Also, one of my friends was swimming in this island resort, and he was mesmerized by the way the waves were what do you call this? What's the term? The waves were disturbing the sand. Actually, it turned out that he was already caught in a very strong current. That's why the sand was going this way and that. And when he surfaced, he was several miles away from shore, and he thought that was it for him. But fortunately, the current deposited him into shore some miles from where he was. So yeah, that ended well, but that was really frightening too. Also, there was a time when I was just a kid and I was, you know, I was reef snorkeling, but I was doing this cardinal thing not to do during reef snorkeling. You step on the corals, and it was kind of like island hopping, because there were these mini coral islands near my aunt's place, and I was just blissfully unaware that I was so far away from shore already. And the water was, the sea, it was starting to, the high tide was going in, the tide was coming in, and I found out that I was so far away. It's one of the things too that you have to watch out for. Anyway, I'm babbling and I can't find the pipes that I've placed. Gee, damn it all. But I think it's there somewhere here. Somewhere here are the pipes. Where are they? I should have made a beacon first before we constructed those pipes. Big mistake. But anyway, let's charge that experience. There you go. Guys, okay, so I hope that this place won't rearrange itself once I save and then we quit and then we reload and then we find out that they're no longer here. So how do you breathe in? Pick up pipe. Oh shit. But anyway, maybe we just go near this. Ah, okay, there you go. You just go near it and your oxygen level will replenish. There you go. Okay, so let's put these two. Whoa. Man. Crap. Okay, so let's use our dive reel. And then we go in. And it's starting to get dark. And then we'll just use our flashlight. There you go. Pick up dive reel, and then we trace back like Hansel, like an underwater version of Hansel and Gretel.
25%.
Pick up anchor build. Okay, there you go. So that's it. I've shown you how to spelunk, how
Oxygen. 10%.
going up. Where the goddamn pipes? There you go. So the next video we're going to make a beacon. So you've just seen me construct pipes, a reel, and a flashlight, and all these will make for a good equipment set for you to go caving in this underwater game. So this has been Redburn, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Would go a long way to supporting this channel. So stay cool, stay frosty.